So if you're training as an actor and you're using the analogy of putting tools in your toolkit, consider whether or not you are building skills. Hey, what's up? If you're new here, I'm Vas. I'm a coach at The Online Actor. When I talk to my actors and I coach them, I use the analogy of skills, artist skills or artistic skills, much like how, people will say, okay, it's tools in your tool belt. That analogy can work for some people, but I think it's more like what athletes have and what musicians have and other artists have, which is they've developed these creative skills, and the tools that they're given, like a soccer player given like a half deflated ball, is still likely going to be able to do something good with that. Still probably going to be able to play the game to some degree. Like a painter given a set of brushes that are half the size of the ones that they've ever worked with. I mean, those are the tools. The skills they have, the creativity, their ability to interpret, their ability to express themselves through their instrument, that to me is more important than getting tips and tricks and labeling things as like it's just another tool in my tool belt. Because personally, when I think that if we're looking at artists as people who carry tools, then we're looking at them more as a craftsperson rather than an artist. I think that if we're using the analogy tools, which can work for some people, to me that sounds a little bit more like a craftsperson rather than an artist, depending on what their instrument is. Musicians need to have skills like being able to play scales, and they do ear training, and they need agility and coordination. Those are skills, I believe, for actors, not tools. Breaking down a script and things like that, some people might call those tools, but I also think that those are artistic skills. Maybe breaking down the script is a tool, but interpreting that script, I think, is a creative, artistic skill. So if you're training right now, consider whether or not you are accumulating tools in your tool belt from the different places that you're training, or are you developing artistic skills that regardless of the tools that are given to you, you will be able to create some art. What are some examples of actor skills or creative artistic skills for actors? The ability to listen and observe, developing a strong inner monologue or inner dialogue, having a sense of camera awareness and being able to use instincts to create blocking and make offers on set, communication with directors and other creatives such as camera department, the skill of visualization and imagination, as well as tapping into memory and substitution. I hope it's starting to become more clear what I'm getting at here. Instead of accumulating tools or tips or tricks or whatever it is, build skills as an actor. Those are long-term creative things that you will need to use on the job.